Hi guys. So ngayon, hi guys. So ngayon ang pag-uusapan natin is team clarity or like team synergy or at least being clear sa sarili mo. So how do we do that? So syempre first thing is becoming prepared. And so let's say given na yun. So practical stuff na siya. Pero mas practical siguro if you understand the song, you understand the arrangement of the song, and alam mo yung next na mangyayari. So, pwede siyang first step in having clarity sa team or at the same time clarity sa ginagawa mo. So, how do we do that? So, first, by becoming clear sa ginagawa mo and hindi ka clouded. So, meaning yan, basically, alam mo yung ginagawa mo. Hindi ko sinasabing advanced na parang ito yung kailangan mong gawin. Although given na siya, kailangan mo siyang gawin. And at the same time, okay ka doon and comfortable kang gawin yon with the team na naintindihan. And at the same time, syempre, the congregation. So, ayan. So, the people as well. So, how do we do that? So, madali lang naman. So, let's say, okay, prepared ka, okay yung gamit mo, na-gets mo yung song, pero on the skill set side, paano natin masasabi na clear yung gagawin natin? So, through a song, sa Dwelling Place, pinili ko siya kasi dun sa transition to bridge part, instrumental to bridge part, may specific siyang ginawa dun eh. So, yung bridge part na yun is nag-ride lang siya. Which means, hindi bababa. So, sinustain niya yon. So, medyo sciencey na siya in song arrangement. Sciencey arrangement. Siguro hindi naman siya technical masyado. Just to give you an understanding lang ano nangyayari. So, gumawa siya ng ride pattern. Hindi naman pattern. Yeah. Nagkaroon lang siya ng ride pattern doon. And then, nag-build up siya to toms. And then, I think bakit siya nag-stick sa akin as having clarity with the build-up kasi yung long part na to chorus. Yung yung attack, yung like basta yung mahaba papunta sa chorus. So in practicality, marami tayong pwedeng steps in doing that. Which means pwede tayong mag-cymbal, pwede tayong mag-build up, pero nandun ka pa rin. Hindi ka angat, hindi ka bababa. Itong sinasabi kong ito specifically for that song pero ang sinasabi ko talaga is holistic ka in approaching the song. Parang hindi ka rin natatakot saan mapupunta. Tapos kailangan clear yung next na mangyayari. So ayun lang naman siya. So I think yung pinaka-cue, yung dun sa long build-up, gumawa ako ng tom. Teka. So yung after that long build-up, naglagay na ako ng tom. Two. Holy, holy. At least comfortable yung singer at alam niya. So kung na-lose count siya na 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, holy. Nagbigay ako ng sign. Kasi alam ko na big part siya. And at the same time, kung nakita naman natin sa rehearsals, parang nafe-feel mong alanganin, pwede mo na ilagay yon as emergency situation. Hindi, nandun, nasa zone yung singer or like, hindi makabilang talaga specifically. Or like, talagang so bibigyan mo na siya ng senyas. Pwede mong trabaho yun as drummer. So, isa siya sa good clarity something situation thing. So, plus, hindi lang naman sa toms pwede siya mangyari. So, more than the cymbal ride na ginagawa ng drummer dun sa Awake 84, ang favorite kong gawin minsan, 'di ba, parang after a long silent pagka bumaba, tapos sabi ng worship leader, akyat tayo. So sabi niya, chorus, akyat, chorus. So ang gagawin ko, so, nakita niyo yung build-up from 0, naglagay ako ng ay, wait, wrong tempo yan ah. Wait, ulitin ko. So, yung mga pwede natin siyang tawagin na mini build-up. So, pwede natin siyang gawin. So, may demonstration ako dyan ng Dwelling Place by Awake 84. So, yeah. I think pinaka-important lang naman is being prepared. Ayun lang naman. In general. So, eto siya.